in keeping everything fair for everybody. So yeah, we like that.
No, it's, and I was having a chat with Max earlier, who said there's quite a few people who would like to change things and modify things, but of course you've got the Open 500 class, so modify away and stick a turbo on it for a week, yeah?
Yep.
Right, lights are going out in just a moment, away we go. Oh wow, Finn hooks up very nicely indeed, doesn't he?
Yeah, great start from Jake Corty as well.
Okay, Jake of course is our lightweight man. Who, sorry I didn't see the race earlier there, it was Finn from Luke McRae and Jake Corty. So who's the overall championship leader at the moment? Is this going to be a close one? I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to look at this one yet.
Dan North is the overall championship leader, followed by Luke McRae, and overall I believe Jake Corty will be in third place, followed by Adrian Kershaw.
Okay, no problems at all. Here we go. Let's do a bit of a paperwork shuffle here, because so the problem with you guys is you've got 5 different things. Abby is leading the way in the rookies as we came into this meeting. So yeah, Dan North leads Luke McRae by 33 points. So that's a reasonably healthy lead with just 100 on the board, of course. And how did Dan get on? Yeah, Dan behind Jake earlier, but he's only 1 place behind him, so I don't think he lost enough points in the earlier race to make a huge impact on the championship. Who's doing what out the front there, Sean?
It looks like Finn Chalk, as we would expect, followed by Dan North and Jake Corty, I think, going through
Coppers up there.
Sorry,
yeah, right. Don't worry, you can still play the concussion.
Yeah, I have still got concussion, mate. Don't worry about that. They should be coming down into the chicane now.
Yep, they're into the rubber chicane, and it's Finn Chalk who leads the way out of the chicane for the first time, and again, nicely healthy lead there, followed by Luke McRae and Jake Corty. Yep, you spotted the bikes there nicely indeed. The rookie Tucker doing very well there in 4th place as well, and is he one of our newbies?
Tucker has been along to a couple of rounds. I believe he was at Alton Park and Cadwell.
Okay, fair play to James then, because he's doing very well there to be up with those guys, isn't he?
He is doing very well. Yeah, it looks like on that first lap there was quite a few changes of position. It looks.
Yeah, if you look at the arrows there on the third column, you can see the up and down arrows. That gives you an idea of where everybody's going. But again, this is technology anybody can look at on TSL timing on their phones anytime they like. So feel free.
Yeah, so it looks like Benjamin Round's made up 3 places, and I think it looks like 4 places for Luke McRae. So a great start on the opening lap.
So, jump start penalty coming through on the radio there, so that'll come through on the screen in just a moment. Be interesting to see who unfortunately will be getting a 10-second penalty, and that could make a big difference as we see that round going fast.
Benjamin Round goes fastest in sector 1, yeah.
Okay. That's a new name to us as well, isn't it?
Benjamin Round turned up to Cadwell Park as well.
Okay.
His son races in the Ninja Cup.
Ah, right, okay. Yep, that's where I know the round. You can get the Benjamin bit. There we go. All good. Somebody there transponded there, I think. We'll worry about that in a moment as Finn Chalk leads them across the line once again. Let's see those sector times coming in.
There is a strong battle going on between Jake Corty and Benjamin Round as Benjamin Round goes up the inside into Redgate, and he's made it stick. Further back down the order, we've got Abby Marshall, followed by... Who's that? Oh, that is Stacey. So Rachel Stacey's trying to
battle of the ladies.
Yeah, battle of the ladies.
Where are we? Just in the top 20. No, inside the 20s. Are we there? Low 20s. Can't quite see the screen.
Yep. So they're all. So
there we go. There's a jump start penalty coming through, and the penalty's been applied to number 66. Is that? Yep, 10-second jump start penalty. Who's number 66 there, Sean?
I wish I could see, mate, but unfortunately my eyes are as good as your printouts.
Yeah, welcome to my world, mate.
Oh, there we go. I've just been given a
big screen,
a closer screen at least. That's Wood in the rookies. Has a jump start penalty. It looks like Finn's just gone fastest in sector 1 as well.
Now the other thing we haven't looked at here, of course, because this is the first time here for the Bemsee 500, so whoever comes away with this fastest lap will of course get another lap record, so that will be lap record number 7 for the day actually. It was Finn Chalk earlier with the 1:20.0 there, so well, he's just another one.
He's just done a 1:20.2 with Luke McRae doing a 1:20.9. Benjamin Round has dropped into the 20s as well, with Corty and Tucker doing 21s. Kershaw McPherson in the 22s. So it's competitive out there between second place to about 9th. It all looks very close.
It certainly does indeed. Very close indeed. It's It's what you want though with the racing, isn't it? You want as close to racing as possible.
Well, this is it. We've got close racing all across the field. If we look at the split differences, from 13th place all the way down to 19th place, they're not covered by a great deal, about 3 seconds. So it's very tight.
No, certainly the lap times from earlier, and actually Jake Cordy didn't go that much slower than Finn Chalk earlier today, so certainly getting on it. Yeah, 121, 122. There's a lot of bikes in that sort of field there at the very sharp end as well. Yeah, we need to find a remote control for this TV for tomorrow, mate, so we go for the big print screen or version, because I think particularly when the lights go low, it gets even harder to read, doesn't it?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm surprised they can see. A couple of people were suggesting putting some headlights on their bikes. It's getting dark out there now.
Well, when the sidecars were out, we saw the tail lights on the sidecars, and they were very much a luminous thing. If anybody drops their rain lights on now, it'll certainly dazzle the opposition.
Little look over the shoulder of Finn Chalk. Actually, not that far away in this one. Doesn't seem to be pulling a massive lead. Only a 2.4 second gap over the line, but it looks like they're going steady with Luke McRae, Benjamin Round, Jake Forty, Tucker, North, David McConaughey, Kershaw, Liam McPherson and Allen making up the top 10.
Yep, then Carver, McRae, Oliver, Carter, Hayward, Horner, Osborne, Baldry, Finch and Acken, with D. Carver rounding out your top 20 as well. So Woodall and Rogers are having a little battle of the former NZ races, or occasionally they're both racing NZs this weekend as well. Somebody into the pits there as well. Can't quite see. We've lost number 172. Yeah. Do you know who that is? No, not in the.
I don't think our screen doesn't go quite far down.
No,
we've got too many riders here this weekend.
We have got the second screen working, unfortunately, which is slightly frustrating to say the least. What I do know is that the man in third round has just gone fastest in sector 1 as well, so he's trying to close that gap between himself and Luke McRae, of course. Luke was 3/4 of a second up the road last time, but they did pretty much identical lap times, both in the 120.63s last time, as Finn Chalk now comes out of Roberts once again. I think his lead is going to increase just a little bit there. It was 2.5 seconds last time. It now goes out to 2.9 seconds. That battle for second place closest to within 0.3 of a second, with Benjamin Round is getting closer and closer. Corty not too far away, but a little bit too far back to challenge. He's got his hands full really with the rookie Tucker there, giving him a very hard time indeed. Dan North, and man who's claimed a couple of lap records, I think, during the year. He's down in 6th place at the moment, and Adrian Kershaw are up next, and then again another name I've seen on the lap record sheet. So that just kind of shows you that just variation in circuits and ability. Look at this gaggle coming across the line here. That's 5, 6, 7 bikes, and I'm not quite sure which place they're arguing over. It's somewhere in the very minor places. You just know they're all having a good time, aren't they, Sean?
Oh, they're absolutely enjoying themselves. Everybody, when they come off the grid here and the ThunderBike 500 grid, front to back, they're all coming off with smiles after having great battles all the way through the race. It looks like Robert Carver, SF Parts, is having a good battle with Stephen Allen. And there's also there's just little battles going on championship wise out there as well. You've got unfortunately because of Abby and Scott's coming together earlier, it has opened up the rookie championship a little bit. Dean Carver's sitting in 2nd place in the rookies, and that would mean he is now closing down Abby Marshall. Championship.
There you go. There's the gap as they were earlier, my friend. So you can have a quick look at that just to give you a bit of a breakdown. That's your where are we? That's your middleweights there. So if you want to talk about the class breakdown, and that's your lightweights there. So there you go. You can have a bit of a class breakdown there and see who's doing what to whom. But you're right, with Abby's DNF, that wouldn't have helped her championship chances in any way, shape or form. Because we'll see another good midfield battle coming over, swapping places there. McPherson goes past on McConaughey, Allen goes past on Carver there, and Hayward goes past on Carter, Aiken goes past on Baldry as well. So there's lots of chopping and changing throughout the field. Wood losing a load of places with that penalty as well, so that gets applied. He goes tumbling down the order. I think he might just hang on to... No, he drops. So yeah, he's inside the top 28. There we go. Not particularly brilliant, because when you lose 10 seconds in this field, you've lost a lot of time very quickly indeed. So the last lap flag has gone out. Looks like Finn Chalk's going to pick up another 25 points. Do you know if Finn's got plans to come and play with us all next year or not? Just occasional appearances.
Do you know what? I'm not sure. I talk to a lot of the riders, but I can't keep up with it all. There's so many now, but
yeah, that's right. No, fair play.
At the end of the day, we would love to see as many riders coming here as possible, and with a bit of luck, we'll see Finn and all the other Scottish guys a little more regular. I know it's a long way down for them as Finn comes across the line to start the last lap.
It does indeed. No, he doesn't take the last lap. He takes the checkered flag. Actually, mate. Yeah, that was it. That's gone very quickly.
Oh, blimey. I
let's
thought we
see.
were still on 6.
No, don't worry. 20.049 now in the earlier race today. His best lap record was 20.043. So no, it's not quite a lap record. 0.43 that he got earlier would be it. When it's always say they're 20.049. No, he got the lap record earlier. 20.043 by 6,000ths of a second. That's nicely consistent somehow, isn't it, though, to be within 6,000ths of a second of the lap that you got earlier in the day.
Yeah, that is some consistency. So now we've got 3 riders in the 120. So that's a decent pace.
That's a very good pace indeed.
It looks like David McConaughey picked Adrian Kershaw to the line for 7th overall as well.
Okay.
So
yeah, I did see a change somewhere towards the back there in the closing stages there. So
last of our riders coming across the line now. Oh well, it looked like at least we had a little less shenanigans than what went on in the qualifying.